Do you actually know what your cat is thinking when they're sitting on your lap, purring away, and then out of nowhere, they grab your hand and give you a tiny, gentle bite? To most owners, it's a confusing moment. You were just sharing a peaceful second, and suddenly they attacked you. We often call these love nips, but behind that little toothy squeeze, there is a complex biological conversation happening that most people completely miss. It is one of the most emotionally loaded things your cat can do, and if you misunderstand the message they're trying to send, you might be accidentally breaking the trust they've spent years trying to build with you. Because when a cat bites you gently, they aren't being mean and they aren't reverting to the wild. They are making a statement about their boundaries, their instincts, and how they view you as a member of their inner circle. Today, we're looking at the truth behind why your cat bites you gently, and more importantly, how you can read their silent signals to experience the deepest level of connection your cat is ready to give you. Let's start with the reason that goes back to the very first moments of your cat's life. Have you ever noticed your cat grooming your hand, licking you with that sandpaper tongue, and then finishing it off with a tiny nibble? Most people think the cat is just confused or has tasted something on your skin. But what if I told you that nibble is actually a badge of honor? In cat colonies, mutual grooming is called allo-grooming. It's one of the most important social tools they have, but it's not about hygiene. Studies have shown that cats are highly selective. They only groom individuals they have a strong social bond with. When cats groom each other, they often include small, gentle bites to clean hard-to-reach places, or simply to reinforce the connection. When your cat does this to you, they are treating you like a bonded family member. This act releases oxytocin in both you and your cat, a chemical bond that tells their brain we belong to each other. They aren't biting you, they are family grooming you. In their mind, you are a really big, slightly clumsy cat who doesn't know how to clean themselves, and they've stepped in to help. This is the reason for the sudden bite that most owners find the most frustrating. You're petting your cat, they're purring, everything seems perfect, and then snap, they bite your hand. You didn't do anything wrong, but in your cat's world, you actually broke a major rule. Cats have what researchers call a neurological threshold for physical touch. Their skin is loaded with sensitive nerve endings, especially in areas like the belly or the base of the tail. At first, your petting feels amazing, but after a few minutes, the repeated stimulation starts to irritate those nerve receptors. Think of it like someone rubbing the same spot on your arm over and over. It starts off nice, then gets uncomfortable, and finally it becomes unbearable. This is called petting-induced overstimulation. Your cat isn't being a jerk. They are telling you that their nervous system is overwhelmed and they need you to stop. The scary part is that the signs are always there before the bite: a twitching tail, ears flattening slightly, or skin rippling along their back. Most owners miss these signals because they're too focused on how cute the moment is. The bite is their last resort, their way of saying, "I love you, but that's enough." Why does your cat sometimes grab your hand with their paws and give it a gentle kick bite? Most people think their cat is being aggressive, but the truth is actually much more selfless. In the wild, mother cats bring prey back to their kittens, not just to feed them, but to teach them how to survive. They start with dead prey, then move to half-alive prey so the kittens can practice the catch. According to animal behaviorists like John Bradshaw, your cat has never once looked at you and seen a human. They see you as a large, incompetent cat who never hunts.
Your turn.
They watch you every day, and they notice that you never chase anything. You just open a cold box and pull food out. In their eyes, you are hopeless, so they step in to train you. That gentle bite on your hand during play is often an indoor version of a hunting lesson.
They are trying to teach you how to pounce and bite so you can survive in the world they think you're failing at.
Have you ever been working at your computer or reading a book and your cat walks up and gives your arm a tiny, almost imperceptible nip? Most owners brush this off or get annoyed, but this is actually a very sophisticated form of communication. Cats didn't evolve to meow at each other. That's a behavior they developed almost exclusively for us. But sometimes, when they need something, they use physical touch instead of sound. Behaviorists call this a low-pressure signal. It's the cat version of saying, "Excuse me." They might be telling you they're hungry, that their litter box needs attention, or simply that they've been watching you for 10 minutes and feel ignored. If your cat uses a gentle bite instead of knocking things off the counter or meowing non-stop, it means they trust you to respond without them having to escalate their behavior. It is a sign of a very secure attachment. Why does your cat lose interest in toys after 30 seconds but seem obsessed with hunting your fingers? It's because you might be playing with them the wrong way. Most owners treat playtime like a game of chase, but cats are ambush predators. Their entire brain is built around a specific sequence: stalk, chase, pounce, and catch. The final moment, the catch and the bite, is where all the satisfaction lives. It releases a rush of dopamine that satisfies them on a deep instinctual level. When you use a laser pointer or move a toy so fast they can never grab it, you are actually frustrating your cat. You're activating their prey drive, but never letting them complete the cycle. When that happens, your cat often looks for the nearest thing they can catch to finish the job, and usually that's your hand or your ankle. The gentle bite is their way of finally killing the prey so their brain can relax. The fix is simple. Let them catch the toy. Let them bite it, kick it, and win the hunt. This is something most people never realize. Biting can actually be a form of self-regulation for a cat. Have you ever noticed your cat grooming you and then nipping you right after a tense moment? Maybe after you've had a loud argument with someone else, or after a vacuum cleaner scared them. Research has observed that when cats groom and nibble each other to resolve tension, it actually lowers the heart rate in both cats involved. It's not just emotional, it's physiological. By giving you a gentle apology bite after a rough moment, your cat's own body is calming down through the act of repairing the bond with you. They are using the connection with you to reset their nervous system and tell themselves, everything is okay now. How do you greet your cat when you walk into a room? Most of us just reach down and start petting their head, but by doing that, you're skipping a step your cat has been waiting for you to learn your entire life. Cats process the world through scent first. Every interaction starts with their nose. When two bonded cats meet, they touch noses, a scent handshake that says, "I know you, you're safe." When you skip this and go straight for the touch, it's like a stranger walking up and hugging you with no warning. It's jarring, and it often leads to a defensive bite. The daily habit you should start tonight is the one-finger greeting. Extend one finger first and let them come to you. Let them sniff and process your scent. When they rub their cheek against your finger, that's your green light. By asking first, you respect their scent gland zones, the cheeks and chin, where they feel the most comfortable being touched. Cats never forget the people who ask first, and they are far less likely to bite someone who respects their rules. Finally, we have to look at the biggest truth of all. Your cat bites you gently because they feel safe enough to do so. In a 2019 study at Oregon State University, researchers found that over 60% of cats show a secure attachment style to their owners, identical to the bond between human infants and their mothers. This means that when you are present, your cat's stress levels drop, and they feel confident enough to be active, and that includes play biting. They don't bite strangers this way. They don't offer love nips to people they don't trust. The gentle bite is a privilege reserved for the members of their colony. It is a sign that they have completely integrated you into their world.
The recurring theme in all of these reasons is trust. Whether it's an aloe grooming nibble, a warning bite because they're overstimulated, or a wellness check to see if you're still awake, the gentle bite is a tool in your cat's silent vocabulary.
Hey, buddy.
Your
How
cat
about a
doesn't
pet?
need
Oops,
you to
sorry
be a
about that.
perfect owner.
Okay, I get it
They
now.
don't need you to be a cat whisperer who understands every single nuance. They just need you to be a person who follows the rules they've been trying to teach you. The person who stops petting when the tail twitches. The person who lets them catch the toy. And the person who offers a scent handshake every time they walk in the door. In the world of cats, a gentle bite isn't an attack. It's a sign that you are their colony, their protector, and their home. It's their way of saying that even though you're a really big, clumsy cat, you're their big, clumsy cat. So the next time those little teeth graze your hand, don't pull away in frustration. Take a slow breath, offer a slow blink, and enjoy the fact that you have been officially chosen. Because being love-nipped by a cat is one of the most honest signs of affection you will ever receive.